There's his descendants, at least four, were mentioned in Warren Commission documents. And when I learned, I saw those names for years and I never really gave them much. Just the name in the Warren Commission Act, along with thousands of other names. And you're going to wonder, and you want to wonder. And then I realized that they are descended from this man who's the founder of Yale University. Well, if you read my books, Clash of Dynasty, I tie in, who do I tie in? Skull and Bones. Like Henry Luce, George Bush, 41, who was photographed in Dealey Plaza, and Edward Hooker. I talk about those guys. They're all real Yaleys, but they're ancient old families. But you see, if I hold this camera up, I'm not even going to change my footing. You see kind of almost something out there. You see it? I'm not even going to change my footing, but you'll see it. That's the Rockefeller Tower. See, so who's giving orders here? Rockefeller. That's how they came to kill Kennedy. It's really not called the Rockefeller Tower because the Rockefellers like to mask out their names. It's really called the Harkness Tower. Now, Harkness was one of the original co-founders of Standard Oil with Rockefeller. People forget there were 6 co-founders, and they all became super rich, and their names are plastered all over this campus, along with the Whitneys. All right, there's various branches of the Whitneys, though. Some were involved in killing JFK, others were not. The ones that relate to the Standard Oil co-founder, Colonel Oliver Payne, are. All right, now, here are the names. Here are the Pierson names mentioned in War Commission documents. Dorothy Pierson, blood descendant. Nancy Pierson, blood descendant. Cornelia Skinner Pierson, married into the family. Married Abraham Pierson Roman. It's spelled Romeyn or I-N. I don't even know if I pronounced it right, but he was found dead in his Palm Beach home under a suspicious thing. He was found dead laying on the floor in his Palm Beach home, and his wife became an immediate suspect. And then within days, she took off, went to Italy, married a count. She became Countess Cantaglia. So in the War Commission documents, you'll see her name as Countess Cantaglia. But she was married to Abraham Pierson Romney, who was found dead. Now, Dorothy Pierson is her daughter. Dorothy Pierson and Abraham Pierson Roman were the parents of Dorothy Pierson. So they're direct descendants of this man. Direct descendants. Now, there's one more blood relative whose name is mentioned in Warren Commission documents. Now, this girl was embroiled in killing JFK, whether she knew it or not. Okay, and her name is, as per Warren Commission documents, Alexandria de Morenchides. That would throw you off. Basically, you had these an elite Protestant married a Russian Catholic. Yeah. Miss Pierson would have been spinning in his grave if he knew that. These people were super bigoted. That's why they came here, because they hated Catholics. Let alone Eastern Rites Catholics. Yeah, but her full name is Alexandria Pierson. And she was embroiled in killing JFK. I don't know about the other family members, how involved they were in killing JFK. But she was principally involved in killing JFK because she was providing, I'm not exaggerating here, folks, it's in Warren Commission documents. She was involved in supplying aid and comfort to Lee Oswald and his wife, Marina, and children in as close as a few months before JFK was assassinated. And providing him with transportation, providing him with money, providing him with safe houses, providing him with a lot. I got a tour going on around here, but I don't want to put people in my camera here. All right. And so get back to Alexandria. Yeah, well, she's part Russian, and part elite Protestant. Oh, Connecticut Yankees. I mean, these are Connecticut Yankees. Mark Twain wrote a book about it. Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court. Well, this was a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur. Alexandria was definitely a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court. All right, now, so she was providing aid and comfort as per Warren Commission documents. That's why I'm not making any of this stuff up. And I'm going to be publishing a lot of this in my book, my new book. I'm writing a 1,000-page book. I wrote the book Clash of Dynasty, published in 2007. It gives you a lot of... I didn't know about this connection to this guy. I didn't know that. Okay, now I know. That's why I came to Yale. And what do I see plastered all over here? Rockefeller. Well, there's the Rockefeller Tower. Look at right down on poor Abraham. Looking right down at him. Well, they sold out. There was no difference.